recording this clip before I even did your reading. I was shuffling cards, and you have an ancestor here. Ancestor word could be significant to this collective. I just don't want to lose this information. This is a female ancestor. She's wearing almost like a Sherpa coat. It could be something else, but it's like, it could be like a white fur coat, but there's like Alaska could be significant to this collective. I don't know why. Ooh, I have chills all over. Oh my God. She's like taking off this coat, and there's like a scarf too. I don't know if you got this item of clothing. I don't know if you got this article of clothing. Whoever this collective, specifically who this ancestor is for, okay, this message will find you. I know it will. She's going to make sure this is a strong, it's almost given like Russian grandmother from Alaska. That would actually make sense. Interesting. 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 Did you call her like a Russian grandmother name? Babushka Baba Yaga. I don't know why that came up. You could have read the book Babushka Baba Yaga. Babushka Baba Yaga. Growing up. She's here for this reading. I guess she's going to be here for this reading. She's bringing, there's like flowers, but it's like almost like an exotic flower. This woman was bougie. Okay. This woman was luxure. Doesn't mean she had to have a lot of money, but she spent her money on like good shit. If she had a little money, she spent it on good shit, but she's like bougie. This could have been a grandmother who was like alive during the Great Depression, but she learned how to like make her own clothes. She learned how to make a little go a long way, and so it came across like she was luxurious. Okay, she was bougie, but even if she didn't have that, okay, I'm stopping now because I have to shuffle cards. Anyways, okay. I also do want to say that this is being led by God. This reading is being led by God. There is no God but God, and Muhammad is the prophet of God, okay? Anyway, she's here, and she wanted me to record while I'm shuffling. I'm not even going to be talking, so I don't know why. I don't know. She's like, don't stop the camera. You left someone behind. There was a kind of reading like this a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, where a female ancestor showed up and they liked that you left someone. There's some type of situation that broke your fucking heart open. It cracked you the fuck open. Okay? But in doing that, it released your power. Okay, I have to stop here for a second though, because the whole reason I'm doing readings on this channel are for my friends in Gaza. Okay, so please stop for a second, support my friend in Gaza. This is Mahmoud. He is 17 freaking years old, and he is going through a G-side. 17 years old. He was just displaced to the south. He was in very dangerous situations. He's constantly in dangerous situations. At 17 years old, this sweet human being has lost so many close people to him. Family, best friend right in front of him, okay? Right in front of him. At 17 years old. So I need you to help Mahmoud. He relies on donations at 17 years old. Please, not only for food, but for the semblance of hope that they have to get out of there. I don't know if you know how much it costs to get over the fucking Rafah crossing. It's like 15 grand per family. They don't have jobs. We have taken their jobs. We've taken their homes. We've taken everything. Okay. So you're going to go to number 12 in my bio. Your grandmother says too. Oh, she didn't disagree. Okay. Number 12 in my bio. Go help Mahmoud. Thank you. All right. So there's like this breaking open that happened. It was a heartbreak, deep heartbreak. This could have been like, this doesn't have to be a romantic situation. Okay. This could be like family. Okay, close relationships, but it broke you open. I think at the time that this ended, you didn't choose for this ending. I feel like you actually didn't choose this ending, but like this grandmother's coming forward and saying, I'm so fucking glad, baby girl, baby boy, that is over, that you have walked away from this person, even if it's family. For some of you, this could be an archetype of a grandmother showing up, like one stepping forward for like a group with a similar message. I get that a lot in my mediumship, where we have one spokesperson coming forward. It's like they gather together with a similar message, and then they come forward and they're like, hey, I'm going to be the spokesperson because we all have loved ones who need to hear this same or very similar message. And so there's like this luxurious Jima is stepping forward. You called her something other than grandma. It was from a different culture. But she's like, you don't understand what this did for you. I really feel like you thought this ending was like the ending, because you were like, where do I go from here? I feel like you felt like you had no one left to support you, no one left to rally around you. And she's like, you don't understand. You had to be cracked open so that you could realize like who you deserve rallying around you. I feel like this collective, you're alone right now. You're alone right now. That makes sense why the next card's coming out. 2 of Cups. This ancestor, I feel like for some of you, this is family, and they are really fucking pissed off that this person like treated you the way they did, or for years treated you the way they did. Okay, this resonates with me for sure. For years, making you feel less than, making you feel crazy. I feel like you are a very passionate person, a very sensitive person, a person who feels very deeply, and that has been turned by other people as like a shaming. Like they've shamed you for your capacity to feel. They've shamed you for like your heart that is wide open. And this caused so much pain, and there was an ending here. And your ancestors like, thank God. Hello? Why would you they're like, yeah, you're alone, because right now it's better for you to be alone than surrounded by people who are committed to misunderstanding you. This collective, you are misunderstood, and this fucking ancestor, she might have been judged. She might have been judged. She might, I just got chills, confirmation. Oh my gosh. You are living a very similar story to this ancestor, and she's coming in and she's saying, listen, they hated me too. They couldn't stand me too, because I was a mirror for them. I stood in front of them authentically with her fur coats. This is exactly what this is. Your ancestor was living in a time even harder a lot of times back in that day. And she's like, I got through it. You will get through it too. And through letting these people go, you're going to reignite your spark, reignite your self-love. And there's going to be like a community that comes in, or like connections that come in, so you're not alone. This ancestor, she's coming in and being like, look at them. Look at those little shits. Talking about your family and like her own family. She's like, look at what they do. Look at how they try to tear someone down who dares speak their truth. How dare they try to tear someone down who feels? How dare they try to tear someone down who expresses themselves? How dare these fake fucks, these people that can't even look themselves in the eye in the mirror in the morning, how dare they? How dare they? She's like, good fucking riddance. There's so much coming in for you. Money-wise, too, there's something, you're going to find a lot of independence, and it's going to really shock you in the best way. You're going to build a beautiful life for yourself that is just for yourself. My cat, I swear to God, did you hear that? She's going to be the end of me. It's all night long. But maybe that's the point. She's just expressing herself. Maybe that is the point. Your grandma's got your future covered. Or your ancestor, whoever this was. This could have been an aunt that didn't even have children. She understands you.